Part 3. Directions.
Refers to the following conversation.
Good morning. You've reached Klein Sporting Goods. What can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Roger Herman from Herman & Johnson. We help small stores like yours with their legal issues. I'm going to be in your neighborhood later, and I wanted to see if you were available for a brief discussion.
Our store's 1-year anniversary party is today, but I am interested in finding out about your services.
All right, I'll email you a pamphlet with all the details about my firm. Please read through it and give me a call back if you're interested.
Our store's 1-year anniversary party is today.
Refers to the following conversation. IT department, this is Lewis.
Hi, Lewis. I'm having problems with the program we use to track employee hours. I can't see this month's numbers, so I'm not sure how we'll calculate everyone's salaries for payday next week.
I'm sorry you're having trouble. We just made some changes to the attendance tracking system. Can you tell me what appears when you try logging in?
I'm out of the office. I had to leave work early today for a seminar.
Okay. I can email you some troubleshooting tips if you want.
Sure, I'd appreciate that.
What does the woman imply when she says,
I'm out of the office.
refers to the following conversation.
I just found out that our fitness center is thinking about setting up another location in the Braxton district, but there are several gyms in that area, so I think it'll be difficult to draw many customers.
Well, we've already done our market research.
I suppose our personal training program is a bit unique. Maybe we can emphasize that more in our ads.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not worry about it for now. The managers will want to discuss all that at next week's meeting.
What does the woman imply when she says,
We've already done our market research.
refers to the following conversation.
Thank you for calling Lab Suppliers Incorporated. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to order 4 of your standard microscopes. I'm wondering if they're currently available.
Yes, we have plenty of those in stock at the moment. I can set 4 aside for you to pick up. We close at 5 today.
I work until 6 o'clock.
That's no problem at all. You can have them delivered for free. Let me just grab a form so I can get the necessary details from you. Please wait a moment.
What does the man imply when he says,
I work until 6 o'clock.
refers to the following conversation.
It's wonderful that Justine Hammond has agreed to join this year's Summer Music Festival.
Yes, her music is very popular. And since she grew up here in Mapleville, I think a lot of people will be interested in seeing her perform.
I hope that's true. I was just viewing the figures for our ticket sales this morning, and they're a lot lower than expected. I'm getting worried about that.
You know, we just announced it 2 days ago.
That's true. I shouldn't expect the news to have an effect right away.
Exactly. I'm sure we'll be able to meet our goal for attendance.
Why does the man say,
We just announced it 2 days ago.
refers to the following conversation.
Francesca, I'm wondering if you are still working on the invitation.
You mean the one for the award ceremony?
That's right. Could you add some driving directions? I think a lot of people have never been to that venue before.
I sent it to the printer this morning. I guess people will need to just look up the directions online if they need them.
What does the woman mean when she says,
I sent it to the printer this morning.
refers to the following conversation.
Thank you for calling Ralph's. How may I be of service today?
Hello. I just placed an order online for some flowers to be delivered today.
I see. Is your order for the pastel tulips gift box?
Yes, that's the one. It's a gift for my coworker. It's his last day at the office today, so I really need to make sure the flowers get there today.
They should arrive around 5:30 p.m.
Could you arrange it so that they can be delivered sooner than that? His retirement dinner starts at 5.
Unfortunately, only one driver is available today, but I'll give her a call and see if she can drop by your office first.
Why does the man say,
Only one driver is available today.
refer to the following conversation?
Hello, Ms. Hodge? This is Tony from Fremont Furniture. I'm calling about your order of 3 leather sofas for your hotel's lobby. They were supposed to be delivered today, but I'm afraid there's going to be a delay.
We're shooting the commercial on Friday. Our site needs to look its best.
I'm very sorry for the inconvenience. Our supplier is having some distribution issues, but I think we can still get the sofas to you within a few days. I'll call you tomorrow to confirm the new delivery date.
Why does the woman say,
We're shooting the commercial on Friday.
what does the man plan to do tomorrow? Refer to the following conversation.
Victor, did you hear that the charity will hold a special dinner for volunteers next weekend? It's a way to show appreciation for the work we've been doing.
I must have missed the email about that. Do you know when and where it will take place?
Yes, it's at the Lakeside Restaurant on Saturday at 7 p.m. If you'd like, I can give you a ride.
I live within walking distance, but thanks for letting me know.
How did the speakers most likely meet each other? Why does the man say,
I live within walking distance.
refer to the following conversation?
Josephine, Ms. Harper, and Mr. Estrada are stopping by at 11. They are considering having us take photos at their wedding. It's going to be quite a special event. There will be a lot of influential people there, so it might also help us to get more business.
Oh, but Nicholas is in Los Angeles. His flight was delayed.
That's all right. Nicholas already prepared the slideshow. He has it saved on his work computer, and he told me where to find it.
Do you have a key to his office?
Yes, so I'll go download what I need now. Could you please set up some chairs for our visitors?
Sure.
What type of business do the speakers most likely work for? Why does the woman say,
Nicholas is in Los Angeles.
why will the man go to Nicholas's office? Refer to the following conversation.
Welcome to Renwick Studio. I'm Vanessa, one of the photographers.
Hi, I'd like to get some professional portraits taken of my family to include with our holiday cards. Would you be able to visit us at my home?
Yes, of course. Let's see. It looks like the next available appointment is in 3 weeks.
3 weeks? I didn't realize it would be that long.
Well, we've got the lowest prices in the region, and I think you'll agree that you won't find better quality anywhere else. Let me get a brochure for you so you can see some of our previous work.
Okay.
Where are the speakers? Why does the woman say,
We've got the lowest prices in the region.
what will the woman give the man? Refer to the following conversation.
Did you take a look at the new design I made for the interior of the bowling alley?
I just got in.
Well, I have it with me here, so let me show you. What do you think?
It's quite bright and flashy, and the owner wanted a more retro style. This is a bit too modern.
But you said to use striking colors.
This isn't what I meant. Let me find my notes from the client meeting and I will explain further.
What are the speakers mainly discussing? What does the man mean when he says,
I just got in.
What will the man most likely do next? Refer to the following conversation.
Good morning, Amir. Henry extended his business trip in Singapore, so I need a second person to interview some job candidates with me today. Could you do it?
Sure, I've got some time.
Thanks. Here are the resumes to read through. The first interview is at 10.
There are a lot of pages here, and it's nearly 10 now.
I understand. Just do your best. I'll be asking most of the questions.
All right. Will Henry be back? He's supposed to give the welcome speech at the employee dinner.
I'm going to call Henry tomorrow to get an update.
What does the woman need help doing? Why does the man say,
It's nearly 10 now.
What does the woman say she will do tomorrow? Refer to the following conversation.
Raj, I'm ordering some refreshments for the company retreat. Any suggestions?
Well, last time the cupcakes were gone in the first 20 minutes.
Oh, great. I'll make sure to get plenty of those. Thanks. And what about something special for the new marketing consultant to welcome her to the team? I was thinking, maybe a box of chocolates?
Actually, it's possible she's allergic to nuts or something like that, so you better avoid a food gift. How about a bouquet of flowers?
Good idea. Thanks for your advice.
What does the man mean when he says,
The cupcakes were gone in the first 20 minutes.
Who has recently joined the company? What does the man warn the woman about? Refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Albert. This is Sonia from the Human Resources Department.
Hi, Sonia. What can I help you with?
Well, we've decided that we need to start recognizing employees for their hard work. So we're going to launch an Employee of the Month award.
That would be great.
I'm glad you like the idea. I know that you have all the quarterly performance evaluations written by the managers. I'm wondering if you could print copies of those for me.
Actually, I uploaded the files to the database.
Oh, that's great. I'll view them there. Thanks.
Which department does the woman work in? What is the woman preparing for? What does the man imply when he says,
I uploaded the files to the database.
Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, you've reached Baxter Bank. My name is Adam. How may I direct your call?
Hi, my name is Sasha Posado. I'm leaving my job as a university professor and beginning a position at a consulting company next month, so I need some help transferring the savings from my retirement account. Do any of your agents have openings in the morning?
Of course. Let's see. Yes, Thursday looks pretty open. How about 9 a.m.?
Actually, I start work at 9:30 on Thursdays, so...
Well then, what about 8 o'clock? Will that give you enough time to get to work?
Yes, that should be fine. Thank you.
Where does the man most likely work? According to the woman, what will she be doing next month? What does the woman mean when she says,
I start work at 9:30 on Thursdays.
Refer to the following conversation. Oh no, just look at that line. I should have known this would happen.
I hope we can still take the representatives from Shinohara Engineering to this baseball game tomorrow. We have to make a good impression on them if we want that contract.
Well, there's a popular musical being held tomorrow at a concert hall near here. Why don't we try going there next if this doesn't work out? It's only a few minutes' drive from here. Why does the man say, just look at that line? Who will the speakers meet tomorrow? What does the man recommend? Refer to the following conversation.
Jaden, I just got a call from Leighton Incorporated.
That's great. We were hoping to get their business for a few months now. Did they finally make an order with us?
Yes, they did, but it's a rush job. They need 10,000 full-color pamphlets printed in 2 days.
Tomorrow's a public holiday.
This is something we have to do. Why don't we offer our staff 2 days off next week instead? That would motivate our employees to put in some additional hours.
Where do the speakers most likely work? Why does the man say,
Tomorrow's a public holiday.
what does the woman suggest offering to motivate the staff?
Refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Calvin. Will you be attending the opening ceremony at the Wayland Convention Hall this evening?
I still have to make some changes to my presentation slides.
Ah, that's right. You're giving your talk on Wednesday, aren't you?
Yes. Also, I need to buy some name tags for the participants. I have to stop by a nearby office supply store tomorrow.
You should check the city directory in your hotel room.
What does the man imply when he says, I still have to make some changes to my presentation slides? What does the man say he has to do tomorrow? What does the woman recommend?
Part 3. Directions.
Or refers to the following conversation and bus route map. Hello, Janet. I'm calling to let you know that I'm currently on a bus going to the community center for the investors meeting, but I'll be late. My presentation ran longer than I thought it would.
That's right. You presented to the board today, didn't you? Have you ever been to the community centre?
No, but it's in the same area as Langman Library, right? Actually, I don't know if I can find my way to the center from the bus stop. Do you mind waiting for me there? That way we can walk over together.
Not at all. When will you be here?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm approaching Havre Gardens.
Oh, you should be here soon. I'll head over in a few minutes.
Look at the graphic. Which stop is the man close to now? Refers to the following conversation and map.
Helmo Co., what can I assist you with?
Hello, I'm a delivery driver for Strapmont Suppliers and I'm calling about your shipment of leather.
Yes. We needed to create our custom boots.
Well, I was planning on entering the loading zone on Starfield Lane, but it looks like that street is blocked off for roadwork. Do you mind if I drop off your package at the entrance near the parking lot?
That entrance goes to our shoe products display room. Can you just go to the door on Barron Drive?
Barron Drive? No problem.
Just to make sure you find your way, I'll have one of our employees go out to meet you. She'll be on the street in a green sweater.
Look at the graphic. Where will the man deliver a shipment?
Refers to the following conversation and images.
Hey, Selena. Thank you for bringing me the price estimate for my driveway.
Of course. You made the right decision about repaving it. Widening it is a great idea.
Yes, it's so narrow that I have a hard time parking my car in the garage. Sometimes I just choose to park on the street instead.
I have bad news, though. I checked my weather app, and it says the forecast for this week isn't too great. It's supposed to rain for the next 2 days, but we'll come on the first sunny day.
Sounds good.
Look at the graphic. On which day will the woman most likely return? Refers to the following conversation and employee directory.
Jason, have you had a chance to try out the new software yet? It has a lot of nice new features, but it doesn't run very fast.
Are the other team members experiencing the same problem?
Yeah, many of my team members have said the same thing. I think we should report it to someone in charge.
I'll call the IT department and ask them to look into this issue.
Look at the graphic. Which extension number will the man most likely call? Refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
Hello, could you please let me know where I can find Tiffany Henson's office? My name is Ross Preston, and I'm here to show Ms. Henson how to use my company's new wireless projector.
Her office is number 304, but she doesn't usually get to the office until 9.
That's fine. I'm quite early because traffic was light. I'll just get a snack while I wait.
In that case, don't use the machine closest to the elevator. It's been malfunctioning all morning.
Why did the man visit the site? Look at the graphic. Which machine is not working? Refer to the following conversation and graph.
Gerald, thanks for helping me with the preparations for next week's job fair. I hope we find some talented salespeople.
So do I. We need to find a way to boost sales. Have you seen the latest figures? We're struggling to hit the targets for several products, especially this one here. 5,000 units are not enough.
With the right staff, we can correct that problem. But maybe we should think about dropping the lower performing products from our line.
That may be something to consider in the future, but not in the short term. I've just renewed the distribution contracts for several of these items.
I understand.
What are the speakers preparing for? Look at the graphic. Which product does the man refer to? What did the man recently do? Refer to the following conversation and order form.
Jin, I'm ordering the new uniforms for the regular staff and managers in the bakery department of our grocery store. Do you have a minute to look it over to make sure it's all right?
Sure, I can do that now. The trousers for the uniform aren't changing, so we'll only need 2 of those, for the 2 new employees.
Oh, I had forgotten about that. Thanks.
Everything else looks fine. If you have any other questions, I'll be in the back. One of the trucks arrived early, and the team needs help unloading it.
Okay, I can help with that too, after I submit this order.
Where do the speakers most likely work? Look at the graphic. Which quantity does the man say should be changed? What does the man plan to do next? Refer to the following conversation and price list.
Well, of all the shops we visited, I think this one has the best selection. I'm glad we're finally buying reusable cups to serve drinks at our law firm. It's much better for the environment.
I agree. I like the style of these mugs, and they're a good price. Let's get 30 of them.
All right. You brought the company card to pay for them, right?
Yes, I've got it right here.
You know, these are going to be quite heavy. How about I bring the car right to the entrance so they don't have to be carried very far?
What kind of business do the speakers work for? Look at the graphic. How much will the speakers pay per item? What does the woman offer to do? Refer to the following conversation and request form.
Jimmy, I didn't see Mr. Norton on the list of new members. I know he was excited about taking lessons here at our golf club. Did he change his mind?
He hasn't paid yet. Actually, I called him this morning, and it seems there was an error in filling out his bank transfer form.
Let's see. Here's the form.
Right. He wrote the wrong branch number. I've corrected it now.
Great. I suppose that may take a few days to process. I'll call down to reception and ask them to prepare a pass for Mr. Norton in case he wants to visit the site sooner than that.
Thanks. I'll let him know.
According to the woman, what is Mr. Norton excited about doing? Look at the graphic. Which line contained an error? Why does the woman plan to call the reception desk?
Refer to the following conversation and email inbox.
Good afternoon, Brock. I'm almost done writing the opening speech for our product demo at the electronics trade show. Do you have time to review it today?
Of course. By the way, everyone should have received an email containing the updated itinerary for this weekend. Have you checked it yet?
No, I was in meetings all morning, so I haven't gotten around to reading my emails. Has something changed?
Well, we have to get there an hour earlier now, and there aren't any public transportation options available at that time. So if you want, I can drive us there. What event are the speakers preparing for? Look at the graphic. Whose email does the man mention? What does the man offer to do? Refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
Welcome to Shirewood Gardens. Do you need help with anything?
Hello, I can't seem to locate the tropical plants display I read about in your brochure. Could you point me to where it is?
Of course. This is the Grand House. Over there is the Meadow Conservatory. The plants are in the room right next door, on the other side of the conservatory. It's a temperature-controlled area that we usually use for special displays. Just follow the signs.
Thank you. By the way, does my ticket work for other special displays?
Yes, everything is included in the general admission fee for our gardens.
Why does the man talk to the woman? Look at the graphic. Where does the woman tell the man to go? What does the woman say about the man's ticket? Or refers to the following conversation, refers to the following
Refers to the following conversation and graph.
Gerald, thanks for helping me with the preparations.
Refer to the following conversation and order form.
Jin,
Refer to the following conversation and price list.
Well, of all the
Refer to the following conversation and
refer to the following conversation and email in refer to the following conversation and floor plan.
Welcome to Shirewood Gardens. Do you need help with anything?
Part 3. Directions.
Eric, because of your hard work, we would like you to take over Victoria's position when she leaves. This promotion would be a great use of your skills.
Thank you. I didn't expect an offer to move up. I would happily accept the opportunity.
What does the woman offer the man?
Hi, Jeffrey. Thanks for sending me the press release for the company's new dishwasher. I like how you emphasized that it received the highest ranking for energy efficiency.
Yes, I think that's a feature that a lot of consumers will find appealing.
What does the woman say about a new product? Refers to the following conversation.
Harvey, you just completed your certification for performing financial audits, right?
Yes, I was taking courses on the weekend. Why do you ask?
Well, there's an opening for a full-time auditor at our Worthington branch. It has a competitive salary and excellent benefits. I think you'd do a great job. Would you consider submitting an application?
That's a great opportunity. I'll do that.
What does the woman think the man should do? Refer to the following conversation.
I had a meeting with Mr. Rentz at Amvac Chemicals yesterday. I'm not sure if he'll use our service or not. He likes our approach to international companies. However, he's very worried about spending too much.
That must be why he wasn't interested in our proposal last time.
Well, this time, he asked me to send him more details. We should start working on the timeline for the project right away.
That's fine with me.
What does the man say about Mr. Rentz? What will the speakers most likely do next? Refer to the following conversation.
Good morning. I'm Audrey Coolidge from CPA accounting firm. I have an appointment at 1 o'clock with the manager, Mr. Johnson, to confirm the contract details.
Actually, Mr. Johnson is scheduled for a meeting with you at 2 p.m., not 1 p.m.
Oh, I must have misunderstood. Well, is he available now by any chance?
Unfortunately, he's at a business luncheon. Why don't you meet with our assistant manager instead? He's familiar with all the details of the contract.
What did the woman misunderstand? What does the man suggest the woman do? Refer to the following conversation.
Hi, this is Ava Schaefer from the Personnel Department at Soul Food Incorporated. I'm calling to confirm that Monday will be your first day with us.
Yes. Is there anything I have to do before then?
Not really. I'll meet you at the security office first to get you an employee badge. Don't forget to bring a photo identification card.
I'll be sure to have that. By the way, did you get my signed employment contract that I sent by email yesterday?
Yes, I read it this morning.
Oh, okay. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Thank you for the call.
What will the man do on Monday? What does the woman ask the man to do? What has the woman received from the man? Refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Sohee. Do you have a minute? I was looking over the form you sent here to the finance department for some business expenses. Let's see. Booking some hotel rooms. But you forgot to list the reason.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. We have some potential investors from London visiting our firm next month, and we're providing accommodations for them.
Okay, please email me their names, and I'll add that information to the form. Also, do I need to prepare financial statements for them like last time?
Thanks, but I've already received the necessary financial reports and emailed them to the investors.
Which department does the man work in? What does the woman say will happen next month? Why does the woman reject the man's offer? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Mr. Kendrick. My name is Courtney Rush. I'm calling about your job advertisement on the internet. I'm wondering if the market researcher position is still available.
Yes, you're not too late. We're not closing recruitment until the end of this week, so you can still send your resume if you're interested.
Thank you. I'm glad I called. I was afraid I'd be too late. One more thing. I wasn't sure if you wanted me to provide my references.
Yes, we'll need 3 different references and their contact information. Should you pass the first round of interviews, we will contact them with a few questions.
Who is the woman? Why is the woman pleased? What does the man ask the woman to do? Refer to the following conversation.
Thanks for helping me with the hiring process for a new architect. Here are the resumes we've received.
It seems that we had a good response to our job posting. Is there anyone you think stands out?
Well, I was impressed with Marie Solomon's resume since she graduated from such a prestigious university.
That's great. Then we should definitely offer her an interview. I'll look over these resumes this afternoon. After we have a list of potential candidates, we can start booking interviews next week.
What is the conversation mainly about? What impressed the woman about Ms. Solomon? What does the man plan to do this afternoon? Refer to the following conversation.
Mimi, have you received the box of new books for the library yet?
Yes, I've already put our stickers on them and put up a display near the entrance.
Thank you. And, don't forget that at 2 o'clock there's a lecture by Professor Kirkland. We need to start setting up the room.
We can't do that now. There's a book club group holding a meeting in there. They won't be finished until 1:45.
That won't give us enough time.
Don't worry. Professor Kirkland won't use a projector. Anyway, I'll come and get you when that group is finished.
Who most likely are the speakers? What does the woman say she has done? What does the woman suggest when she says,
Professor Kirkland won't use a projector.
Refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Thanks for joining us, Travis.
My pleasure. Actually, this is my first time here. I've read a lot of positive comments about their coffee online. I'm looking forward to trying it.
Well, before we order our drinks, we want to talk to you about something, right, Beth?
That's right. You've been doing a great job as the assistant director. So we have chosen you to be the new director of the sales department.
Wow, that's great news. Thank you so much.
I'll work out the contract details this week and send you a copy to review.
Perfect.
Where most likely are the speakers? Why does the man thank the women? What does Beth say she will do this week? Refer to the following conversation and business analysis chart.
Our business has been struggling ever since more dry cleaners opened in the area. It's important for us to find a way to stand out.
I've been working on this exact problem. I've made a chart to compare our services to those of Wexford Dry Cleaners, the one that's nearest to us. This might give us some insight.
Great idea. Well, one of our services isn't offered by Wexford. I'd like us to concentrate our efforts on that.
Okay, and we could advertise the service too. I'll call the local newspaper to find out their current advertising rates.
According to the woman, what has caused a problem? Look at the graphic. What service does the woman want to focus on? What will the man probably do next?
Part 3. Directions.
This is running very slow. Have you been experiencing long delays with your email, June?
Yes. Ben said he sent me something 20 minutes ago, but it still hasn't shown up in my inbox. There must be some kind of problem.
What problem is being discussed?
Are you planning to attend Thursday's lecture out of the window is completely blocked by curtains?
Yes, I signed up a few weeks ago. I'm really looking forward to it. Jessica Elkins is an outstanding presenter. I think everyone will learn a lot.
Why is the woman excited about an event? Refers to the following conversation.
Hello, Ms. Clayton. I'm calling from Sedalia Swimwear. We're planning to introduce our new line of swimsuits on May 25th. Since you're a well-known local athlete, we were wondering if you would like to help promote the product and attend our launch celebration.
Well, I'd have to try the swimsuit myself first.
Of course. I can send you a sample so you can see how great the quality is.
What kind of event is the man planning? Refer to the following conversation.
Do you have a minute, Mr. McGuire? I've just realized that when we were making the purchases for the new conference room, we forgot to include a conference phone.
That was a huge oversight. Have you looked into our options?
Well, I don't think we should purchase another Digicom product. Their warranty is too limited.
Okay, order whatever you think is best. Just don't spend over $200. That should be plenty to get something suitable.
What problem does the woman mention? What does the woman say about Digicom products? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm Clara Paw from Merritt's. I need a photographer for our corporate banquet on May 27th. One of my colleagues recommended you, so I'm wondering if you're available.
Let's see. Yes, my calendar is clear on that day. How long do you think the event will last?
We're planning to take group pictures right after lunch. It shouldn't take more than 2 hours.
That's fine. I'll send you a contract to go over. Can I have your email address, please?
What does the woman want to do? What does the man say he will send the woman? Refer to the following conversation.
Hi, Joanne. I'm wondering if I can get your advice about next week's orientation session, since you have a lot of experience with it.
Sure. You're in charge of training the staff this time, right?
Yes, but there is a lot of material to go through. I'm worried that the participants will be bored. Is there any way to prevent that?
Well, in my experience, you should put people in small groups rather than one large audience. This facilitates discussions, and it helps people get to know each other.
I hadn't considered that. I'll give it a try.
What is the conversation mainly about? What does the man want to do? What does the woman suggest doing? Refer to the following conversation.
Hiroshi, I got your message saying you were worried about having the company picnic at Collins Park.
Yes. Well, the picnic area there isn't covered. If it starts to rain, there won't be anywhere for people to go. How about holding it at Staten Park instead?
I wish we could use Staten Park. It does have a large covered area with picnic tables. However, we have to think about how far away it is. A lot of our employees don't have cars. Any ideas?
The company could rent a shuttle for employees. I'll call Foley Incorporated and reserve a shuttle bus for that day.
Why is the man concerned about holding an event at Collins Park? What does the woman say they need to consider? Why will the man contact Foley Incorporated? Refer to the following conversation.
Sonia, we're going to have to cancel the 3 o'clock aerobics class. I was just in classroom 2, and it's really hot in there. It seems that the air conditioner is broken.
Oh, that's a shame. and we can't move it to classroom 1 because of the yoga class. We need to get this fixed as soon as possible. I think I still have the business card for the repair person we used last time. He was able to get here quickly.
Could you try to find it? I don't want to cancel any more classes than we have to.
Where is the conversation most likely taking place? What problem does the man describe? What does the man ask the woman to do? Refer to the following conversation.
Thank you for calling IT support. This is Vincent.
Hi, this is Colleen Williams from the R&D department. I tried to use my username and password to get into the database this morning. However, I keep getting an error message.
Have you reset your password? We recently made our security procedures stricter, so you'll have to create a stronger password.
I see. How do I do that?
There's a page on the company website with all the steps in the process. I'll send you a link. Should I send it to your company account?
Yes, please. Thanks for the help.
According to the woman, what is the problem? What has the business recently done? According to the man, what can be found on a website? Refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Palak and Minhee, I've just received an email about signing up for this year's publishing trade fair. I was thinking, maybe we shouldn't have a booth to promote our books there this year.
Really? But all of the major companies will be there.
That's true, but the event is attracting fewer and fewer people every year. I don't think it's worth it.
That's a good point. Maybe we'd be better off spending that money elsewhere.
Well, we do have plans to make upgrades to our website next month. We could increase the budget for that. Let's talk about this more at the meeting.
What type of business do the speakers most likely work for? What problem with the trade fair does the man mention? What will the speaker's company do next month? Refer to the following conversation.
Anthony, I'm working on the ceremony for presenting employee awards in December. You've planned big events before, right?
Yes, a few times. There's quite a lot to do, isn't there? Do you need help with something?
Yes, it's more work than I expected. For example, I have to find a caterer, but there are so many. I have no idea where to start.
I usually hire Pomona Catering. The food from Mr. Snyder's retirement party was from there.
I'll give them a call after lunch to see if they are available for our desired date. Do you happen to have their phone number?
No, but I'm sure you can find their details online easily.
What kind of event will take place in December? Why does the man say,
I usually hire Pomona Catering.
what will the woman do this afternoon? Refer to the following conversation and layout.
Hi, Rebecca. This delivery just arrived from Lancaster Appliances. It must be the new water cooler for our waiting room.
Yes, you're right. I chose this model because it won't take up much space compared to other models.
That's great. But wouldn't the motor be too noisy if we put it next to the sofa? People usually read while they're waiting.
It's fairly quiet, but I wasn't going to put it there anyway. I think it would be best by the door, right under the light switch.
What made the woman buy the appliance? What is the man concerned about? Look at the graphic. Where does the woman suggest placing the appliance?
Part 3. Directions.
Thanks for explaining the features. I'd like to buy this washing machine.
That's great. And just so you know, we offer a free lifetime repair service for this brand.
Wow, that's a fantastic deal.
What service does the woman mention?
My friend attended one of your writing workshops recently and highly recommended it. I'm wondering how to sign up for one.
Actually, we don't have anything new on the schedule. However, there is an online service called Portal Instruction. You can use it to participate in workshops virtually.
What does the woman suggest that the man do? Refers to the following conversation.
Would you like me to bring the dessert menu, sir? We're running a special today. If you order a slice of our raspberry cheesecake, you can get a free cup of coffee.
In fact, but the lunch portion was more than enough. I'd just like the bill. That was an excellent meal, though.
The chef will be glad to hear that. I'll be back in just a moment.
Who most likely is the woman? Refer to the following conversation.
I can't wait for this Saturday. Lena invited me to go to the opera. It's been a long time since I went to one.
Really? I hope you have a good time. I've never been to the opera, but I'd like to see one sometime.
I think some of her friends said they probably won't be able to make it. They might want to sell their tickets.
That sounds great. Please let her know I'm interested in buying a ticket if one is available.
What event are the speakers talking about? What does the man want to do? Refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, do you have any cotton material in this color? I need it for a garment I'm working on.
I'm afraid we're out of that particular color at the moment. Why don't you try Martin's down the street? They might sell it.
Thanks for the tip, but I have a gift certificate for your store. I'd prefer to make use of that. I'm not in any rush anyway. I can come back another time.
Where most likely are the speakers? What does the man suggest the woman do? Refer to the following conversation.
Hi, this is James Abel calling. I was in your store yesterday to have my pants hemmed. I was told to call back today to check if they are ready.
Hello, Mr. Abel. Let's see. They'll be ready for you later today. You can come in any time after 4 o'clock to pick them up.
Okay, great. I can stop by at around 5. Could you tell me how much it will cost? I got a text from your store with a discount coupon last week.
Well, it's $20, but you can use the coupon as long as it's not expired. Just present it when you pay.
Why is the man calling? What does the man say he will do? What did the man receive last week? Refer to the following conversation.
I saw this scarf in the window and was wondering if you had more of them. It would be a perfect present for my boss.
Let me check. We just ran out this morning. That scarf is one of our most popular items right now. That is the last one in the whole store.
Well, is there a way to order more? What about in a different color?
Unfortunately not. That's it. We could offer you a 20% discount on the display item, though. Would that work for you?
That's perfect. Also, could you gift wrap it for me? I need it for a retirement party tomorrow evening.
What is mentioned about the scarf? What does the man offer to do? What event is being held tomorrow? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, and welcome to the Winnipeg Public Library. How can I help you?
Hi, I moved from Winkler here to Winnipeg last month, and I'd like to register for a library card.
All right. It's free to anyone living in Winnipeg. You'll need to fill out this form and provide proof of your address. For example, you can show a signed lease or a utility bill.
I didn't bring anything like that with me. Are you open on weekends?
Yes, and you can check the library's website to see a full list of our hours.
What did the woman do last month? What is the conversation mainly about? According to the man, what can be found on a website? Refer to the following conversation.
eXp Courier Services, this is Marcia speaking. How may I help you?
Good afternoon. I have a package that needs to be at the Bravati Art Gallery on 428 Belmar Avenue by 3 p.m. I'm at 16th West 24th right now.
I will send a courier to you within the hour then. Please have the form filled out upon the courier's arrival.
Also, please let your employee know that the box is heavy but extremely fragile, so it must be handled very carefully.
Where does the man need to send the package? What does the woman ask the man to do? What does the man say about the box? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello. I heard from my friend that your enrollment period for new classes has just started. Do I need previous experience?
The classes are aimed at complete beginners, so it's no problem even if you've never cooked a dish.
That's great. I'd really like to start making meals at home.
If you register early, anytime this week, you'll get 15% off the class fee. The first class will be at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, March 13th.
Oh, 4 p.m.? I work until 6 on weekdays.
Well, our schedule will change in the summer.
I see. I'll be sure to check back for the new classes then. Thanks.
What kind of class is the man interested in? Why does the woman suggest registering early? Why does the woman say,
Our schedule will change in the summer?
Refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Thanks for visiting Spirit Shoes. Is there anything specific I can help you find?
I've just been hired at an accounting firm, and I'm starting on Monday. The dress code there is formal, so I need some dress shoes that will go well with a suit.
I'd recommend the Concord brand. Their designs look great and they're very comfortable. My colleague Hannah can show you our selection.
Hi, I'm Hannah. Do you know your size, or would you like me to measure your foot?
I'd better get measured to make sure I get the perfect fit.
Where do the women work? Why does the man want to make a purchase? What does the man want Hannah to do? Refer to the following conversation and schedule.
Thank you for calling Star Salon. This is Doug. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to schedule a haircut for this Thursday. Becky is usually the one who does my hair, so I'd like an appointment with her if possible.
Unfortunately, Becky doesn't work here anymore. She moved to Dallas a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I didn't realize that. In that case, is there someone else available on Thursday? I could come any time after 4 o'clock.
I'll check the schedule to see who is available at that time. Could you please hold?
Where does the man work? What problem does the man mention? Look at the graphic. Who will most likely help the woman?
Part 3. Directions.
I've booked the hotel and flight for your trip to Europe, Ms. Davis. However, I'm wondering if you plan to do some traveling by train while you're there.
Yes, I do. Why do you ask?
In that case, I'd suggest buying a train pass now. You only get the tourist discount if you buy it before you go.
What does the man say about a train pass?
Good morning. Saginaw Apartments Management Office. How may I help you?
Hello, this is Edward Durham from Unit 409. I'm having some issues with my air conditioning.
I can send one of our technicians to check it out today.
Who most likely is the woman? Refers to the following conversation.
Jamie, I noticed you weren't at the meeting this morning. Is everything okay?
Yes, I just got held up in traffic on Hershey Street.
There always seems to be heavy congestion there. Why don't you take South Street instead?
Actually, I have to take Hershey Street to drop my son off at school. I'll just have to leave home a little earlier from now on.
Why did Jamie miss the meeting? Refer to the following conversation.
Hi there. I saw your leaflet for moving services. I'm planning on moving my store to a larger space in another city. Could you help?
Of course. Which city are you moving to, and on what date would you prefer? We're booked up quite a bit for March, and we are closed on Wednesdays.
We're moving to Atlanta. How is the 15th of April?
Perfect. But we need to know what kind of breakable things we will be transporting. We want to prepare the packaging in advance.
When will the move take place? What does the man ask about? Refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, I'm booked on the 12:15 flight to Chicago, but I'm not sure which gate it's departing from.
Let's see. According to my computer, that flight is boarding at gate 23. It's in Terminal 3.
Isn't that quite a long walk from here?
Yes, so you should take the free airport shuttle to save time. There's no charge for it, and it departs from right over there. The next one should be here in just a few minutes.
What problem does the woman mention? What does the man suggest doing? Refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, I'm considering going to Miami on vacation in July, and one of my coworkers recommended your agency.
Miami is a wonderful destination, but everyone goes there at this time of year. I'd like to suggest Houston instead. It also has nearby beaches, great food, and modern facilities. And you could save quite a bit of money with discounted hotel charges and airfares available only this month.
That sounds really good. I guess I need a little bit more time to think about it before I decide anything.
That's fine. Why don't you take a look at our website? It has a lot of useful information.
How did the woman find out about the agency? According to the man, what is available this month? What does the man tell the woman to do? Refer to the following conversation.
Excuse me, are you also waiting for bus number 45? I've been waiting for almost an hour. Do you know what's going on by any chance?
Actually, I'm taking bus 11, but number 45 is probably running late because of the music festival downtown this weekend. More people are riding than usual.
Oh, I see. I guess I'd better take the subway or a cab now instead of the bus.
If I were you, I'd take a cab. The nearest subway station is on Martin Street, which is about a mile away from here.
Where most likely are the speakers? What does the woman think caused the delay? What does the woman suggest doing? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'd like to take the next train to Cornwall this afternoon. Are there any seats still available?
I'm sorry. The next train is completely booked due to a bike race in Bristol tomorrow.
Oh no, I have to be there by noon tomorrow. Are there any other options that will get me there by tomorrow morning?
Well, there is a train at midnight that still has a few seats available. How does that sound?
Well, what else can I do? One ticket, please.
According to the woman, what event is taking place in Bristol tomorrow? What does the woman recommend the man do? What does the man imply when he says,
What else can I do?
refer to the following conversation?
Hi, Stephanie. Do you have a moment to talk about my business trip to Toronto?
Sure. Is there a problem with the schedule?
Well, the conference ends on Thursday morning, but the return flight is booked for Friday evening. Could it be changed to Thursday evening instead?
Of course. But, I thought you said you'd like to have an extra day in the city to do some sightseeing.
Sorry, I had forgotten about that. Now, there's a workshop on Friday that I need to attend here.
No problem. I can take care of that right away. I'll email you the updated itinerary shortly.
What does the man ask about? What does the man plan to do on Friday? What will be sent to the man? Refer to the following conversation.
Hello, I'm looking for some activities to do. Are there any tour package deals at this hotel?
What kind of tours are you interested in?
I'd like to do some water activities on the beach.
In that case, I recommend Towson Travel. They offer quite a few different excursions that you might find enjoyable.
Thank you. Do you have any pamphlets I can take to review?
Sure, here you are. When you make up your mind, just let me know. I can get you some discounts since you are a hotel guest.
Where is the conversation taking place? What does the woman say about Towson Travel? What does the woman offer to do? Refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Thanks for stopping by the apartment complex to sign the lease, Mr. Ortiz.
It's no problem. I was in the neighborhood anyway.
Your move-in date is scheduled for June 4th.
Is there anything special I need to do?
Just come to the office here to pick up your keys. A staff member will join you for a walkthrough to make sure everything's okay.
Okay. And would it be possible to get the exact measurements of the rooms in advance?
I'm just on my way out, but Kevin can help you with that. Kevin, could you get a copy of the layout of Unit 203 for Mr. Ortiz?
Of course. Let me print that for you, Mr. Ortiz.
Where is the conversation taking place? What does the woman tell Mr. Ortiz about? What will Kevin do for Mr. Ortiz? Refer to the following conversation and schedule.
Hello, I'm Diane Liebold from City Hall. Can I speak to the building manager, please?
This is Jeremy Cower, the manager. What is this regarding?
I'm calling to notify you of some repavement work in front of your building starting next week.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. Which days exactly is the work scheduled for?
Monday and Tuesday. This means your tenants won't be able to access the building through the main entrance.
I'll put a notice about the road work in the lobby today. Thank you again for the advanced warning.
Who most likely is the woman? Look at the graphic. Where most likely is the man's building located? What will the man do after this call?